crazy story once. I was in my underage drinking days. I went to this party that this promoter, because that was how underage drinking happened. This promoter invited me and my girlfriends to. So he was like, oh, like come through, like have some free drinks, whatever. And like, listen, free drinks was getting us anywhere. We went into this party and like people were walking by in these masks, and like all this weird shit. And they had one of those bondage X's in the middle of the party.
Oh.
What's it called? Okay, so it's like
I think bondage
it's
X
like a
works.
wood X.
It's a wood X,
and it has like bondage.
It has
straps
little straps, yeah,
for
the
top
ankles
and at the bottom,
and for the wrists,
yeah. And I was like, what are the vibes in here tonight?
Yeah.
Like, there's some interesting energy in here. Forget the bondage X in the middle of the bar, which I'm just ignoring for this free vodka cranberry. And it was a demon dating night. So you matched with your dating demon. I was like,
what does that mean?
No form of free drinks is worth it.
Right. Not for a little liquor now. Wait a minute.
We can find another bar to drink in. I'm sure we can get in another bar in this town. It was crazy.
I'm glad I was introduced to this as an adult, so I was able to like probe. And there also was an activity happening. They were just like, "Do you want to see our sex room?" You know, they were very proud of
a
it.
bondage X
but
in my
I've been
sex
to
room.
parties that like are parties and slap. You know, I've been in LA for 20 years. I've seen every kind of party.
Actually, the craziest party I've ever seen in that regard was in Washington D.C.
Oh wow!
You want to be in a weird?
There's. Oh, is that what?
Ooh,
I hope
Saint
that's.
Andrew.
Oh my
I hope
gosh,
that's
that
not
sounds
Lord, not a saint.
Sacrilegious over here.
My goodness,
sounds blasphemous. Let's just call it the sex X. But you know what?
Demon dating night.
I've been to every kind of party you can imagine in LA, and thank God most of it's just been like observing. But you know, it's. You said yours was in DC, but you know, there's like a really popular like upscale sex club that exists in LA, and it's like very elite, and you have to get accepted, and like it's a whole. They have an Instagram page and everything, but like it's they have these elite like sex clubs are a very big part of to me of like underground LA culture.
Really?
Yeah. I know a few people who have participated in, and you know,
is it just like group sex?
It's group sex. The thing about these parties is these people are very.
How did we get here?
I don't know how we got here. But you know, we're here.
Well,
but these people are very open about it, and there's no one, because everybody's there of their own volition. Like no one's forcing you to do anything.
Right.
So it's everything. It's people who just like to observe. It's people who participate in group, you know, activities. There's one-on-ones. There's people who maybe just a man wants to watch his wife or girlfriend, or there's groups. There's all kinds of things, but it's a very big part of like LA culture. I definitely know people who participated. I've been invited. Like it's definitely like a big thing. And I think especially like when you're a curvy girl, people fetishize you. Yeah. So I think I've probably been asked to be a part of this a lot because of like, you know, large breasts, and, you know, there's just like, you know, people, it's just definitely a way like they field questions to you to see like what you're into. But I am definitely a person that will do things for the plot. Like, I just want to see like what y'all doing in here. Like, what y'all doing in here? You know, but without participating, but like, let me see what y'all doing.
Let me find out you voyeuristic.
I am. Like, I am I'm a very open person sexually. I don't judge. I don't judge men. This is something like when I date men, a lot of men are afraid to talk about what they enjoy because they're afraid they're going to be judged by it. And I would say like with my partners, I've had really amazing sex with my partners because I don't judge what they enjoy. If you like it with me, you know, it's what you like with me. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not a kink shamer. You know, so I feel like I really connect with my partners because I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to have conversations. I don't judge, you know, the things that they enjoy or what they like to play with, or, you know, none of that bothers me. Like, it doesn't bother me. And there are a lot of people who have, you know, these front positioning like ideas that they reflect, and you'll be watching a movie with your man and say something, he'll remember it. And he'll never bring it up to you because I have a girlfriend who thinks like, you know, she's like, oh, if a man likes ass play, he's gay. And she'll say it. And I'm like, well, if your man likes that, he's never going to talk to you about
Right.
that, because why would he feel like this is a safe space? And so I'm very big on making people feel safe about what they like and enjoy, because I think like sex is such a beautiful thing to enjoy. And I think a lot of people put labels on it. And I think like it can be something that's so fun and enjoyable and intimate with somebody that you trust. And if you trust this person, there's so many levels that you can take it. But if there's judgment and all these things, there's just like you really limit yourself to kind of like what kind of pleasure you can experience and what kind of pleasure you can give them. And I'm just not about that. I'm like, this life is meant to be lived, in a healthy, safe way. But I'm definitely like someone who I feel like my girlfriends talk to about things where we can talk about, things that they're afraid of. It's just something that I've always just thought was an interesting route. And I've always loved to talk about like sex and relationships. Personally, I don't talk about it on camera, but I just am fascinated by it. And I think like, I'm so proud of men who go outside of the box and are able to express that, because especially with Black men, like they have all these stipulations on these things. And I think like that's
everything,
just conditional.
everything is gay.
Yeah. And it's like, these are conditions, but also when we in this bedroom, ain't nobody got to know what we talking about and what we doing. So like, just say what you feel. Like the whole nonchalantness about intimacy is not a turn on for me at all. And so, I want to be able to have the best experience for me and for you. And the only way we can do that is by having a conversation. And if you're guarded and you don't want to tell me shit, then I don't want to do this, because I'm not trying to have this vanilla ass sex. Like, please, if you can only do doggy style and missionary, get the fuck out of here. Like, please, boring. Like, give me a break. This is like, let's have fun. Oh my God.